Fire prevention is something no one really thinks about because we're busy at our jobs and home, and we don't really believe a fire will happen to us. It's important to review the basics of fire protection periodically just to improve our awareness. The most important aspect of fire prevention is keeping your work area neat, clean, and organized. A sloppy work area indicates substandard work habits and certainly is a safety and fire hazard. There's no reason to have a messy work area. One area that's often neglected is storage rooms. This includes maintenance areas, electrical panel rooms, and janitor areas. The first rule is to keep all work areas neat, clean, and organized. We all know gasoline is highly flammable and can be ignited by sparks and open flames. Equally flammable and dangerous are a variety of everyday chemicals such as spray paint, cleaning supplies, even hairspray. It's always a good idea to stop, look, and read the labels on all chemicals and follow the directions. Pay particular attention to sawdust and even cardboard dust. These materials give off combustible vapors, which also can be ignited by sparks, heat, and open flames. Okay, let's take a look at some basic fire protection equipment. You've all seen fire extinguishers and probably know how to operate them, but let's review quickly. We'll explain only one type of extinguisher, the ABC dry chemical type. All extinguishers operate basically the same way, but each are designed to extinguish different types of fires. The ABC extinguisher means it will extinguish Class A fires, Class B fires, and Class C fires. It's a dry chemical pressurized with an inert gas. Everyone should have at least one of these extinguishers in their home. As you work, notice extinguishers and check to see if they are in serviceable condition. If something is wrong, report it to management for repair or service. Inspect the extinguisher to make sure the outside shell isn't damaged. Remember, extinguishers are pressurized and can explode if damaged. The gauge should read in the green. Too little pressure or too much pressure requires maintenance or service. The pin on the handle should be in place and a plastic seal installed. If the seal is missing, notify management. One thing to remember, if you use an extinguisher even one time, it must be removed and reserviced. Once you use the extinguisher, it will continue to leak gas, and in 2 or 3 days it will be discharged and unusable until recharged. To use an extinguisher, it's quite simple. Hold the extinguisher and break the seal on the pin and pull the pin. Stand about 3 to 5 feet or more away from the fire and aim the nozzle toward the base of the fire. If you stand too close, you can spread the fire when the extinguisher is activated. Stand away, then move in towards the fire. To activate the extinguisher, simply push the handle. Pull the pin, aim the nozzle, and push the handle. The overriding rule on the use of extinguishers is to do so only if it is safe. Your safety is more important, so don't take chances. In the event of a fire, it's always recommended you call the fire department. Many small fires have gotten out of hand, so be on the safe side and call the fire department. Many buildings are equipped with sprinkler system protection. Sprinkler heads have fusible links that melt at certain temperatures. Water is released and the heads spray water on the fire. Don't stack merchandise or material within 18 to 36 inches of sprinkler heads in order for them to work properly during a fire. If the sprinkler system is activated, always call the fire department. If a fire activates the sprinklers, only the fire department can shut off the water. If a sprinkler head is broken off by a forklift or other accident, you can shut off the water to prevent excessive water damage. In case of a fire, only the fire department can shut off the water. The sprinkler shut-off valves are usually located inside the building, such as shown here. Or it may be located outside on a PIV or post indicator valve, as seen here. Management should make you aware where all emergency shutoffs are located: natural gas, water, electrical, and sprinkler systems. Complementing fire protection is electrical safety. When you mention electrical safety, you automatically think about shock hazard. That's true, but many fires are caused by electrical equipment. Electrical power tools are of the grounded type or double insulated. A grounded tool means there is a third grounding wire from the tool through the electrical cord back to ground at the receptacle. In the event of a short or other defect, the electricity will return harmlessly back to the ground. The greatest problem with grounded equipment is the loss of the ground because of a broken or cut off ground prong, defective cord, or broken ground wiring at the receptacle. Never break or cut off any ground prong, and don't use ungrounded receptacles. Next, double insulated equipment. These electrical tools rely upon extra insulation and protection inside the tool. All double insulated tools are identified as being double insulated. If the label doesn't say double insulated, you need to use the 3-wire plug and receptacle. Double insulated electrical equipment may use 2-wire cords, such as shown here. Generally in the workplace, heavy 3-wire grounded cords should be used, regardless of the type of equipment. Of course, always inspect electrical equipment and cords for defects, cuts, frays, or broken ground prongs. Don't use defective equipment, and if you receive any mild shock, unplug the equipment and don't use it until it's repaired. Don't allow extension cords to become tripping hazards, and do not tape or staple electrical cords to floors, walls, or other surfaces, and don't wrap electrical cords around or over metal pipes or metal surfaces. Inspect electrical receptacles for damaged faceplates, wiring, or other damage. Next, don't use octopus plugs to increase the number of appliances you can plug into a receptacle. Make it a habit to turn off electrical machines when you're not using them. Coffee pots immediately comes to mind. Generally, what we've been discussing is nothing new, and it's not complicated. It's common sense, and it's designed to increase your awareness. Taking the time for safety, thinking job safety, and having a positive attitude about safety. If equipment is defective or unsafe, don't use it until it's repaired. Report defective equipment and safety hazards to management for action. But safety behavior is your responsibility.